guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, MissErinYvette. Hey, how y'all doing? Today is going to be another episode of An Expressed by E, and today we're just going to be having a real life grown woman talk. Oh my god, after a couple of my live streams these past couple weeks, you guys have been leaving so many beautiful messages. Like, I really wanted to leave an amazing message to let you guys know today, like, how much I love and appreciated y'all just for those kind gestures. And it's like, a picture is not enough, a post on, Instagram is not enough. I had to sit down and I had to chat with y'all because I know how much y'all love these Expressed by E's. A lot of the comments that you guys wrote were like, just Erin, like, stay true to yourself. You might lose some followers, but like, who cares? You'll gain some really good ones. And that really struck with me. I really want to put that whole comment in this video, sis. Like, that really struck with me because that is the epitome of what my channel has been about. Like, honestly, since the very beginning of why I started YouTube and why I started talking to a camera in my bedroom for real, is because I wanted this to be a space where it was kind of like fuck the odds, to be really point blank. This is not a space for comfortability. Like, this is not a space where people come to fit in. This is not a space where people come to, like, be a part of this clique. Bro, I've been 100% authentic and honest since the very beginning, and that comment struck with me because it was a wake-up call. Like, the only time that I don't succeed is when I'm not myself. The only time when I've been cornered and I've honestly had suicidal thoughts or I felt any type of negativity is when I started second guessing myself. And that's when I was literally walking around my house just thinking. Mind you, I don't know what this Expressed by E is going to be about. I've just been so anxious and excited to talk to you guys on a real level. Like, I feel like for a while, for the past couple of months, I just haven't been able to just be myself. Like, just talk, just be 100% me. Like, not giving a fuck who's afraid or offended or none of that, because that's what this channel was about. And it's like, Erin, how could you forget that? And I'm making posts and comments that's not like me. And I'm, you know what I mean? I'm making videos, more videos about drama, negativity, than about things that I actually like and things that I love. And so, I mean, that's why I had to include that excerpt in my last vlog. If you guys haven't been watching my vlogs, I've decided to combine my Expressed by E's every week with my vlog. So what that means for you guys is I will sit down on this green couch and I will update you guys. I will chat with you guys. I'm going to pray with you guys. We're going to get into that. But this is where it's all going to happen, right here on this green couch. And every week you guys can expect a video just like this. So make sure if you missed out on my other Expressed by E, you check that out as well. So I said I wasn't going to talk about it. But obviously I'm single. I was going to be ashamed of it and I was going to be embarrassed about it. But sis, I'm not. Because if I had to look at my old vlogs and if I had to talk to my younger 18-year-old, 16-year-old, 21-year-old self, I would tell myself, sis, cry, mourn, grieve, whatever you gotta do, get it over, get it out the way, and get your ass back up and get back out there. There are so many fishes, so many buses. I don't know what analogy you need to get yourself in check, but there is no amount of time, and I've witnessed this firsthand, so I know. After everything that I've been through, and this ain't even just about my past relationship, this is about all of them, okay? After everything I've been through in my past relationships, I now know, if I never knew before, I want love. I want a relationship. I might get some comments or people like, Erin, you need to wait 3 months, or Erin, you need to wait some time. No, you don't. No, I don't. Because you want to know why? Because I am not looking to be in a relationship. I'm looking to find a specific type of love. And I'll know it when I feel that shit. You feel me? I don't care how many heartbreaks it takes. I don't care how many crazy situations. This is how I know that I am healed, if that's a thing. This is how I know that I'm okay, is because I used to be the type to get in a relationship, break up, and then spend like a year or two not dating anybody, focusing on my work, focusing on myself. I want to focus on not one person, not one season of my life, not one, oh, finish this degree, get this job, get this elevation. I want to focus on my happiness. So if I want to go to dinner with this guy tonight, and I want to go to the bar with this guy tomorrow, and if this guy wants to fly me out to this place, and if this guy wants, I am 24, about to be 25 years old. I will have a master's degree in a couple months. I have my own apartment, my own car, everything's in my name, and it's all paid off. I have no kids. I can do whatever I want to do. I got a passport. I can go wherever I want to go. I'm going to enjoy this little life of mine. Baby, I'm about to let it shine. Again, like I said in the last video, I don't feel the need to sit in front of all these lights and talk about anybody or anything. I had my time. I mourned and I grieved in private. I did my little Disney. I talked to God about it. I realized that there were a lot of things that I did not like about myself. I decided instead of focusing on what that person did to me and what that person could have did, should have did, you know, I focused on myself. Instead of focusing on what went wrong in the first half of this year of my life, which honestly, it's been amazing. We're not gonna go there, okay? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that this entire year has been a waste, because it hasn't. But I have been really just dissecting me. And I feel like that's something that I never did after a relationship. I spent a lot of time focused on what the other person did to me instead of how I can fix myself. Even if you feel like you didn't do anything wrong, even if you feel like, you know, I don't know. I just want to realize there are some situations that I can't change, and there are a lot that I can. And because I refocused my mindset, y'all, that has really, in a short matter of time, shown me so much change and growth in my life. Like, period. I went from not having $4 in my pocket a couple months ago, but a couple months ago, I applied for a job that I didn't even want, right? And I got an interview. And I remember going to FedEx and having to print out my resume because I didn't have a resume. I didn't have a printer here. And the lady was like, it was $2.39 to print my resume. I'll never forget that. I didn't have $2.39 on my card. I went out to my car trying to find change and cash. Couldn't find any quarters, couldn't find no pennies, no nothing. I had to go back in there and tell that lady I did not have it. And because it was a resume, she was just like, you got it, it's okay, and good luck on your interview. I wanted to cry all the way to my interview, dog. And I didn't even get the job. But the point is, that was literally me, I want to say in March. God has literally kept me, y'all, since. He's been keeping me my whole life, but God has kept me for real, since January of this year. January of this year, I started a new job. I was so excited about it. The job fell through. And what's worse is they didn't even pay me for like the first month that I worked there. So I was in a hole bad. I was constantly talking to my leasing department. I'm so grateful for them because they should have been evicted my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? My car. I asked for payment plans on everything. These past couple months has been really challenging for me. And it's crazy because I love that saying that I don't look like what I've been through, because I promise you I do not. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know what that means firsthand. Like, just being here. Okay? Full circle, just being here. But the second that relationship ended, so many doors opened for me. And I genuinely do not blame that on him. I blame that on the universe. Right? I know. What I mean by that is, I trust that God is the center and the everything of my life. And I know for a fact he would not allow something if it was not his will. So whatever the reason for what's been happening to me, it's all glory to God. And I just want y'all like to understand, like, if you've been going through something for months, for a second it started to seem like it was normal to go through something every day, to not have no money, not find a job. God, why did I go to Florida State and get this degree? Why did I go through all this stuff with my last relationship? Why did all this stuff happen to me? You know what I'm saying? To be here and to feel stuck, to feel cornered again. Didn't want to create, and that's something I realized about myself, is that now that I got a job, now that I'm back in my master's program heavy, I'm on the honors list and everything, not the deans, but the honors. I got honors GPA. We're coming for the dean's list, but can't you see the glow? Like, I feel at my best and I feel blessed when God is like doing something, when I'm doing something, when I'm moving, when I'm uncomfortable. Somebody literally, it's like that word stabbed me, and it's been echoing all month. I don't never want to be comfortable. And I know God gonna make me regret saying that, but I mean it wholeheartedly no matter what it takes. I don't never want to be comfortable. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. If I can't grow with you, I don't want to deal with you. And that comes from the bottom of my soul. If this channel does not make you grow, I am wanting you, urging you, pushing you to find something in your life that makes you want to get out of your current situation. You should never be content. You should never be comfortable. Always want more. Even if you don't know what that means. Even if you don't know how to get there. You should always have something stirring in your belly, like literally. I don't know whether I wasn't in a right position to hear. Maybe I was around people that I couldn't really hear God's voice, and maybe I just didn't want to. I saw this post on Twitter, right? Twitter. Was it Twitter or Instagram? It might have been Instagram, because Twitter is not the place to get information, but Instagram's not the place either. But I saw a post on Instagram that was basically like, you've been asking God to speak to you. You've been asking God for something. You've been asking God for direction, right? And it's like, has God not answered you, or has he not said what you wanted to hear? You know what I'm saying? And that really hit me, because it's like, God has probably told you the answer or told you what you need to do the whole time, but because it's not what you want to do or what you want to hear, because it doesn't agree with what you already pre-planned, like, you're missing it. You're missing it every time. And I know I'm not the only person who you will go through the same thing over and over and over and over again until you get the lesson, until you get what God is actually trying to get you to understand. So for me, going back to what I said at the beginning of the video, I am not blocking love by sitting here, twiddling my fingers, wondering what's wrong with me, because nothing is wrong with me. And I had to sit in my house, and I had to say affirmations, and I had to tell myself, you are worthy to be loved. Still deserve love. I'm a lovable person. I can receive love. I can give love. And even if I don't know how to do it today, I'm not going to stop till I figure it out. And that's what I want in return. That unconditional, sure bond. And I want to find that. And I want my husband to find me. And if you are not new here, you would know how wild this is, because I've never said this before. And I feel like this is just growth for me. Marriage and kids, I want that in the next 5 years. Am I rushing it? No. But that's something I want to freely and wonderfully feel. I want to have that with somebody. I don't want to be afraid to experience that. Because whenever God is ready to release those blessings in my life, I want to be prepared to receive it. Spiritual person or not. For me, I have health issues now relating to, anxiety. I've had issues with my kidneys. I've had issues with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know if that's too much, but basically my body holds emotions. My body holds energy, literally. So smoking marijuana, doing breathing exercises, yoga, going for walks, taking vitamin D, painting, meditating, praying, like all of that has to be a center of my life, because if not, I get sick. Like I get physically sick. And it's like, if you are feeling unlike yourself mentally, if you're feeling unlike yourself within your own body, you've got to acknowledge whether it's people around you, whether it's your tongue, whether it's your daily activities, you've got to get into that habit of change so that God can release certain things. Maybe it's the position you're in right now. Or maybe it's the way you live or where you live. I don't know. My mama was just telling me about how there are some spirits lingering in certain territories and regions of the world. And that's why, whether it's because of warfare or prior trauma or whatever happened in poverty, whatever happened in the region, that's why there were missionaries that went out. And I don't know why I'm sitting here saying all this. I'm telling you, I've been reading and I've been studying a lot. But the point is, just ask God for that transition. I've got so many blessings right now, I don't even know where to put it all. I've paid my car off. Let's just say I've been broke for that long, half the year, and in 3 weeks, like I can't even get it out correctly. The things that I wanted to do next year, God is allowing me to do this month. And it's like, dang, I ain't even want all that. I just needed my bills paid, but thank you. Outside of relationships, outside of spirituality, I've really been just taking myself and holding myself accountable. And I want to just make this PSA, because I know some people watch my channel. If I've ever hurt you, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, because sometimes it might have been intentional, like I'm just being honest, I am sincerely sorry, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Now, whatever the issue was then, like, this is something I feel like I've gotten over a while ago. It's just something recently that I'm able to admit. It got to a point where I felt like I didn't have to release these things. But at the same time, I want my younger self to know that I'm releasing this today, not for anybody else but myself. And it has to be verbal. It has to be acknowledged. I used to walk around thinking I didn't care what people thought about me. But at the end of the day, even after I'm dead and gone, people going to see these YouTube videos. And who I am is a reflection of my word as a woman. It's a reflection of my actions. And I have no problem being sincere anymore. I have no problem being vulnerable. And that's something I definitely learned from my last relationship. I have no problem admitting I'm wrong, for real. Because sometimes, I don't know if it's a Libra thing or if it's just an Aaron thing. Maybe it's just a prissy girl thing. But I can admit I'm wrong in my head. But to admit I'm wrong with somebody else, why? Like, what? Even if I am wrong, you're wrong too. But I don't mind apologizing. I don't mind saying that I was wrong. All I can say is I've grown and I'm changing, and that excites me. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but I'm open to receiving all of it because I know God is in control. That's been what I've been saying for the past couple days. I've got deposits every day this week. I'm not here to talk about monetary finances. I'm here talking about whatever it is you need in your life, whether it's help, whether it's peace. I mean, I prayed for peace for 2 years straight. If don't nobody know the importance of peace, MissErinYvette does. So I really just feel like y'all reaching out in the comments and let me know that me sitting down and being vulnerable means something to y'all, because y'all comments really mean a lot to me. It could be a month since I posted a video. I'll come on here and look at y'all comments and it's like, dang, I got somebody I need to talk to. I need to check in on y'all. That's how I felt. I had to come and check on y'all. I won't be sharing any vlogs of my, what do I call them? I don't even know what to call them, my boo things. I don't like that. Boo things. Y'all will never see the love of my lives. No, I don't like that either, because that's not. What do they call Aaron? I don't know. Y'all ain't gonna see nobody, put it that way. Period. Like, I don't even want to share my husband to the internet, because it's like, as soon as I show somebody to the internet, something crazy happens. So, nah, y'all ain't seeing nobody.